Hi, today I want to let you see how I have determined the best way to caulk a granite countertop to the wall. Unless your walls are absolutely perfectly straight, which I doubt any are, you're going to have some sort of gap there when they put the granite up against the wall. It's not real big, but enough that if you got a water spill, somebody spills a lot of water, it may run back behind your wall. Probably wouldn't hurt anything doing it once or twice, but 3 or 4 times, you may get some damage to your floor, the back of your cabinet. Anything could happen. So what I did was I took a piece of tape, 1-inch tape. You can use, 3/4. You can use wider if you want. And I took that and ran it to the exact height of the countertop on the wall. And then I took another piece of tape and ran it to the very edge of where the granite counter ends. Before I did that, I must admit, I took a little bit of this. It's kind of actually it's more of a sill insulation material. It's some sort of foam. You can use a backer rod, something like that. This is about a 1/4 inch or so. Just took a small strip of it, stuck it down in behind with a putty knife, back in behind the wall, or between the wall and the granite countertop. So as you can see, I've run a bead, and I've also run it along here. I'm getting past the sink, and I'll take the first swipe of it, just like this, and run it along here to take off the excess caulk. Just go a little bit, then end up wiping that off. There's a little bit on there. So I'll just wipe that off, and then I'll go on the other plane here. I'll go down to the granite side. Make sure you keep your knife flat and just run that along. What you're doing is basically just wiping off the excess caulk, as you would maybe with your finger. Just a little bit there, and we'll wipe that off. And then you take the tape off, and literally you have a perfect caulked seam. We didn't put a backsplash back here yet as far as a tile. We may later, but until then you have a nice surface. Water shouldn't get into it, and if you need to put tile up later, you're not going to have a big old wide gap there that the tile may stick to, or you may have to remove. Then just take your finger, pull on the tape, pull it off, and you have a nice, beautiful edge that you're never going to get with your finger. See how nice that edge is? I know it's kind of hard to tell because I have the other piece there, but you just pull it off. Be careful. We painted this about 2 weeks ago, and I wouldn't do it too soon, but that's a nice edge. Once I pull the one off the countertop, it's going to be even prettier. That's the best way to caulk it, especially if you're using black or something like that, because believe me, it will get all over the wall and you'll have a mess trying to get a clean edge. It's pretty much like caulking with tar. I got pretty frustrated the first time, figured out this way. Invest in a little bit of blue tape and you'll have a lot better job. Thanks for watching.